in the market for a brand new antivirus software, check out Kaspersky. Or if you're in the market for a brand new vehicle, aka a Lexus, then check out Moonfall, because this movie is for you. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel for that matter. If you are brand new here, thank you for also taking your time out to check out this review where this movie annoyed the living shit out of me. So let's just get straight to it. It's a film called Moonfall, directed by Roland Emmerich, which is a director of Independence Day 2, which we don't even talk about because that movie sucks. Also, we've got The Day After Tomorrow, and we've got so many other movies as well. And this movie stars John Bradley, Patrick Wilson, Halle Berry, Michael Peña, Donald Sutherland, and so many more. The plot of Moonfall is all around. When the world stands on the brink of destruction, when a mysterious force knocks the moon from its orbit and on a collision course to Earth, it's up to Jocinda and Brian Harper to venture into space and venture specifically into the moon to save the planet. Okay, let me just get this out the way before we get into my kind of rant on this review. Any positives for this movie? Well, any material from the script whatsoever that Patrick Wilson and Halle Berry, Jocinda and Brian Harper, they carry this along with some elements of John Bradley. And some of the visuals, and I mean about 10% of the visuals, are okay. They're actually kind of believable and not too bad. That's where my positives end for this movie, because the rest of it is just absolutely batshit crazy, dumb, stupid, and annoyed the living hell out of me. So simply because this movie, I get that it's completely silly. I get the fact that, you know, it isn't to be taken too seriously. But at the same time, but then he has moments where he wants to be deadly serious. And he wants you to be serious. And he changes the pace of this far too often to the point where he's trying to go comedic. Then he's trying to go serious. Then he's trying to get you to care about side characters. And you don't give a shit about any of it. Because the thing is, these side characters in this don't react in time to the collision that's going on. So if there's like some debris falling from the sky, just as an example, you'd be looking straight away at that debris, or you maybe start running. The debris is like about here, and then the characters are like, and I'm just like, what are you seriously doing right now? There's one point where Patrick Wilson's son, Scotty or Scooty, I don't know whatever the hell his name is, he gets flattened by a tree. When he gets flattened by this tree, he walks absolutely fine. Why are you not being decapitated right about now? Or why have your legs not been crushed? He is absolutely fine. And the graphics in this, how can you seriously be scared? They remind me of playing the PS2 game. I felt like as if I might as well drag out my old PS2 console and I might as well brought it to the movie theatre with me, because this movie was just ridiculous. Some of the acting is atrocious in this movie. John Bradley is there purely to try to be a comic relief. However, most of his dialogue is cringy. Most of his dialogue sucks. Most of his dialogue is just not funny. The only genuine laugh I got out of his character is when he's shouting for Brian Harper in space and in this orbit. And I was like, well, that is just funny. That was generally comedic. Everything that you want to know about Moonfall is shown directly into the trailer. Especially this whole free bagels. And at time at the trailer, I was like, what is he on about free bagels? And in the movie, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I felt like it was just stupid. This whole Lexus as well, advertised in this movie by Michael Peña's character, is just absolutely ridiculous. It literally felt as if a Super Bowl commercial invaded the movie for a quick 30 seconds and then left the screen, and then we were back to the movie. Then also Kaspersky, as they're driving around town, Kaspersky's got a massive billboard in the background. It just felt as if this movie was trying to be this daft, batshit crazy movie. But then at the same time, it was like, well, we've got to deal with Lexus. Let's throw them in every single turn we can. Oh, also, don't forget your antivirus software. This movie is got to be the dumbest movie I've seen in the longest time. I know I did a top 10 worst movies of 2021, but I seriously think I would rather watch any of those movies than this pile of shit. Because honestly, Patrick Wilson and Halle Berry in this walk through it. They literally got this paycheck and they were like, hello, I like money. And don't get me wrong, I like Patrick Wilson. But as my good brother Darnell mentioned on Rejected Heroes media channel, It's literally Ed Warren in space. I was expecting at some point the nun to come out from the doorway and Ed Warren there with a cross to be like, get back, you! Honestly, that's what I expected. And Halle Berry, man, she is a great actress. She ages like a fine wine, just an FYI. She is what she can do in this movie, but she knows it's stupid. She can't even help carry the script material. Neither can Patrick Wilson. John Bradley basically adds nothing to this apart from one funny line. Apart from that, this side story with his mum would have been actually nice if he had more of a serious arc to him and was kind of taken seriously at any point. But in the sense, when they try and make it feel like he's taken seriously, it doesn't come off like that whatsoever, and I didn't feel that emotional weight behind him. I felt no emotional weight about any of it. The only emotional weight that I found was that I bored myself to tears, and I actually went out to the cinema to see this and support it, and supporting Roland Emmerich, which I kind of wish I didn't, because this movie really left me annoyed, and I was debating about whether to do this review or not. But what I will say is this: don't waste your money on Moonfall. Don't waste your time of day. Even if you stream this movie, don't waste your time. Because if you want a very dumb, and I mean very dumb, space movie, then maybe this is for you. And if you enjoyed this movie, then I'm sorry if you've been offended by this review. But I've just got to be honest, just got to tell you what my take is, and if you take from that, then awesome. If you don't, then that is fair enough. And without any further ado, you know what my score is going to be for this, probably without this review. So my score for Moonfall is... I've actually generally had a kind of a blast talking about this and getting this frustrating off my chest. So if you've enjoyed this review, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.